Have you ever struck at something again and again, and nothing moved? Not a crack, not a change, just silence. Imagine lifting your hand, swinging with all your might, only to see the stone before you, still whole. But wait, stay with me, because there was once a stone that seemed unbreakable. And there was once a man who refused to stop. And his story may just be your story too. He was no king, no hero, no legend, just a worker with calloused hands. Day after day, he lifted his hammer. Day after day, the stone mocked him. Picture it, sparks flying in the dark, a hammer raised, a crack refusing to appear. And if you have ever felt your effort vanish into nothing, hit like. So another dreamer finds this wisdom. The man swung once, twice, 10 times. The stone did not move. He came back the next day. 100 strikes. Still nothing. Neighbors passed. They shook their heads. Fool, that rock will never break. The stone seemed to laugh in silence. Weeks turned to months. His arms grew heavy. His heart grew tired. The whisper came. Why try? Why sweat? Why not give up? He looked at his hands, scarred and blistered. He looked at the stone, still solid, still cold. He almost walked away. But deep inside, a voice answered back. This is not about the stone. This is about me. So he remembered. He remembered the ant, crawling across the cracked stone, step by step. He remembered the fire, burning only when fed. He remembered the storm, raging and passing, but always leaving clearer skies. He raised his hammer again, not for one strike, but for the 1,000 that would come. Children laughed at him. Friends told him he was wasting his life. The stone remained unbroken. But here is the secret. With every strike, the man was breaking something. Not the stone yet, but his own weakness, his own excuses, his own fear. One night, he sat alone, the hammer by his side, the stone before him. He whispered, "Am I mad? Am I chasing a dream too heavy for my hands?" The stars above were silent. The stone before him was silent. But his heartbeat spoke. One more, one more, one more. And so, dawn came. He stood once more. He lifted his hammer, though his arms ached, though his back screamed. One strike. Nothing. 2 strikes. Still nothing. 3, 4, 5, and then, crack. A sound like thunder. A line split across the stone's face. The rock that had mocked him for years shivered. With one final blow, it broke. He fell to his knees, not in defeat, but in triumph. Because the stone had never been stronger than him. It had only demanded his persistence. Now I ask you, if you are still watching, drop one word in the comments. Persistence. Strength. Breakthrough. The word you will hold in your heart when life feels heavy. And drop your word, then tap hype. Not for me, but for the next struggler who needs to know today that the stone will split if you keep striking. Hype it forward, so someone else in the dark finds this light. The man's story spread, not because he was the strongest, not because he was the fastest, but because he did not quit. He struck, again and again, until the stone that seemed eternal finally split. So if you are waiting for life to break open easily, stop waiting. Pick up your hammer, strike, and strike again. Like, subscribe to Rise Remember Tales for more wisdom. Let's build this community together. Real change every day. And share this with someone who is waiting for tomorrow instead of acting today. And remember this truth. Greatness is not in the strike that breaks the stone. It is in every strike before it.